there's a neat little tool that we're going to look at, and I'm going to show you how to make with stuff that you have maybe laying around the shop. And so watch and learn, and as always, there's a lesson at the end. This is one that I purchased just a couple days ago. It was a homemade job. If you know anything about woodworking, you recognize that this is part of a block plane, an old block plane that's been tapered down, and I just drilled a couple holes in there, put some carriage bolts in there, and it looks like a handle from an old shovel or rake. Okay, I paid the exorbitant price of $2. He wouldn't take a buck, so I had to pay the full price. But anyway, I'm going to make one here with some stuff I have. I found an old builder's square. As you can see, it's pretty well rusted, but it's the same width, happens to be, as the plane, as you can see that. And it's a little thinner, maybe not quite, maybe a hair thinner, which I think is good. Gives it a little bit of flexibility, but I think it's pretty close to the same. And so I had some dowel rod sitting around the shop. So just a piece of, I think that's poplar dowel rod, and of course have some old screws and hardware, etc., and we'll see what we come up with. You know, you could say that, hey, I can just go and buy one of these from Walmart. Well, you're not going to buy something like this, because this is something that was handmade out of real metal and real wood that will last. This could last generations. And well, do I need something that lasts generations? Well, that's a problem, because we've become a consumer society, and our ability to be resourceful, our ability to be creative, and have ingenuity to create things is dwindling away, because we're a copier, we're a consumer. You know, at one time, the first one of everything had to be made. From your cell phone, from the car you drive, from the TV you're watching, from the computer you use, all these things had to be made. And they were made by some guy, you know, just tinkering around in his garage or in his shop or in his basement, who made the first one, made the first prototype, but it came through ideas. It came through the expression necessity is the mother of invention. So as long as we have consumer goods that are so freely available to us to be delivered right to our front door, we're losing the ability to have that resourcefulness and creativity to make inventions. And we've just become simple consumers. Okay, and that's the point of this video, always with the lesson, is to reignite the spark of making simple things and getting the joy that's derived from doing it and the satisfaction. So, hope you got something out of this. See you next time. God bless.